Hello, welcome to Peacefully Budgeting. Let's go ahead and we're going to put some savings to the side. So if you've been watching my videos, I set aside gas, $50. I usually don't use it. So I still cash fund for it. However, it's used as a cushion, and then if I do not use it, that's when it goes into my savings. At this moment, we are going towards our savings. So let's start off with, okay, so I'm not going to do change just because this bad boy is thick. So that's what we're going to do at the moment. We're going to start off with $30, and we're going to move this 20 towards a different one. Let's go ahead and start with our first one. So this one's going to go towards the credit cards, right? We're going to roll a die, and that's how we know how many spaces. So this is the last one. This is where we're gonna go. 3. So we have, ooh, this is gonna be the same color, so no. Let's go ahead and do a red. This one needs 3. So let's see, do we have 7 in here? We do not. Okay. We might be able to grab some change. Okay, so we can. We're gonna grab this 10, add this. Okay. So this is 3. 3. I'm going to push this back a little bit just to make some room. I go around until it's over. 6. This one gets $2. 2. Okay, this one goes towards things for our home. 6. Wow. Okay, so this gets 10. Do we have, oh, we don't have change. Huh. Let me grab change. Okay, we are back, and $20. So let's go ahead and all right. Here we go. The next one. 5. I just made these. These are not linked to my Ko-fi account, by the way, just FYI. I made these just, ooh, and we also have an IOU. So we gotta pay that off. And let's go ahead, grab that out of the way. I will take care of that later, and then let's go to the next one. We're gonna do a green. Let's see how far we can go. So 1. Ooh, okay. $5. Okay. Wow, this went by quickly. I'm gonna do one more. 5. All right. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. 3. All right, so technically, I'm not going to go through the whole shebang, so I'm just going to add a 4 here. So this way, I know that I owe it $5. All right. We're going to go ahead and start with this one just so I don't get mixed up. So we have a respectfully pay your IOU that we're going to add to this one. So right now we have $2. Interesting. Huh. Interesting. So that's door, fence, discover. Is this one? Okay. I don't know why. Whatever. All right. So the fence has $2. Okay. And now we're going to add $11. So yes, okay. We're gonna add 11. So your total is 13. Perfect. We are going to add this to the fence. All right. Next one. This one is towards our door. That gets 8 added. I don't think the door has one, so let's see how much we have. $17. Not bad. The first round that we did, the door received $25. So that's great. Now let's go over to the first one, which is for our credit card. We are going to add 8. And it already has 4. Okay, so that's gonna have 12. There we go. Okay, so we have 12. That's going to Capital One. Each month, I'm gonna try to go to the bank and deposit this. This way I could slowly chip away at, wow, I only got 1 here. 1, 2, 3. There we go. The 3. And then this goes, so we have 18 now. Let's see. Perfect, 18. So now we have an additional $18 that we could put towards our debt. So, not bad. So far, I have 60. I've added 60 towards my debts. And my goal is $90 every month. She's getting a little thick here. All right. Now we're going to move on over to this one, which is also my, let's see, do I have change? I do have change. Yep. So we're going to do this. Perfect. And we're going to add this. The reason why I keep taking out of these first is because it's such a cute envelope. I don't want to mess it up. Let's go to our random. Remember that in our last video, our random is going towards closing loops. 3, 4, 5. So I have 2. So now we have $7. And this is going towards our coin challenge, where I've been doing that challenge for over 3 years, and since it's still serving me, it's a great thing. I'm going to go ahead and just keep it, but I'm going to fully focus on that, and that's what's going to fund it as well, instead of just my coins. We are doing the envelope that funds our season. I'm going to add 2 just to make this go quicker. So 3 and 4, that is ones, or odds is $1, evens is 2. And because we budget accordingly to our funds, this is why we do it this way. For the reason that I cannot afford to do 8 at the moment. There we go. So we have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. $13 going towards, interesting, towards your savings. So what I'm going to do is, let's grab some change. 5. And we're going to grab one of these. We're going to add this back. Okay. Ugh. Perfect. Now we're going to go ahead and add the 13. Seasons goes in this wallet. Let's see. We have, oh my goodness, we actually have $2 in here, so 1, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And we just need one more to finish this roll, which is great. Let's, I do have a paper clip. So let's do that. And this one's a little bit different because I stuff it back here. She's getting a little thick, but we'll make it work still. All right. That's that. And the random. Shoot, how much was the random? Let's do a little math here. So we have 20 minus 13 minus equals 3. I want to update that before it gets lost in the sauce. Okay, so I updated my tracker. I've decided also to add the remaining $4 to go towards my dice challenge. So if you don't know what my dice challenge is, it is a challenge that I do daily. I roll once, and I added towards my holidays. So I keep, I'm going to show you if, so this is my dice challenge. I do this on in my shorts. So this month we're focusing on our 4th of July. Last month we had Mother's Day and we were able to save $106, which was great. Today is Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day. You'll probably see it later on during the week, but yes, this is Money Mondays, which is we're cash stuffing towards our goals or anything that I made. So I started kind of like this weekly content series where Sundays through Saturday has its own, I wouldn't say theme, but corresponding to that day. So like Milestone Sunday, today was just a great day, and you can watch my video, from yesterday, and just really reaching our milestones. Mondays, money moves, which is cash stuffing. This is what you're gonna see. We're cash stuffing towards our debt, and then turning it around Tuesday. So that means like any catching up. For instance, myself, I just finished printing May's budget. This is about peacefully budgeting, which means I am budgeting to the best that I can with the bandwidth that I have. Let me rephrase that, because a lot of people, I didn't mean to have my hand all up in there, but could I be more disciplined? Of course I could. But once again, this is peacefully budgeting, so I do have quite a bit milestones that I've accomplished. And if you want to hear more about those, check out my last video. It's crazy how this journey started 10 years ago with just saving my ones, because I couldn't save any. I just couldn't. It would burn in my hand. And now I have a plethora of cushions because I wanted to stop feeling like I was living in fight or flight mode every single day. So it started off with ones, and then I was challenged myself and I said, I think I can do 5s. I realized that I could not do 5s, all my 5s. So I committed to 1 5 a week, and then maybe Mondays and Fridays. And I just kept adding. And then by the time I knew it, I knew I had changed habits when I wasn't dipping into my ones, because it took about a year where I had to be dipping into my ones to play catch up or pay something. And yeah, but habits do change. Habits does help. Consistency is the key. So thank you for joining me, and have a great day.